finals, and yesterday was actually the first day that we've had everybody on the team practice. Xavier's up to an hour and a half now of practice yesterday for his first time. It was increased from 115 to 130, and Abdul got a 4.0 GPA and passed 15 hours, and so he's now eligible to practice the rest of the year. So it's really nice to have everybody out there.
What have you seen from Xavier, to this point in practice?
Well, he had one of his best days of practice yesterday, and for him it's frustrating because I have to keep reminding him that it's been 18 months since you've played competitive basketball at the college level. And so his expectations to step right back in the way he was playing when he was at the end of his freshman year at La Tech are there in his mind, but he's still got to understand that he's still got a long way to go in terms of getting back to timing and getting back on that track of development that he was on. But like yesterday, he was dominant at times, and you can just see his size, his athleticism. On some plays, he was very dominating, so he definitely has a bright future. And what I try to tell him is, I'm just so thankful that you're healthy, and let's look at this in the overall big picture. Just staying healthy and being smart here, and continuing to move forward, and moving it, with a reasonable pace is the key. Because if he stays healthy, he's going to be a very good player.
Still next week, when you expect him to his first game?
I haven't discussed that with Ryan, but the earliest that we would play him would probably be the 22nd.
What does he provide in terms of the lineup? Would he play the 2 to 3? Would it move Q around? How does he returning affect?
I think he can play 3. I think he can play 4. He could even play some, play small and kind of like we're doing with Mario. So it gives you some versatility. For him, it's just like knowing the sets and knowing the plays and getting to all that now. But I'm excited for him. Number one, most important, his health.
Right.
He's out there. He went an hour and a half yesterday, and I think it felt good for him. We went up and down a little bit yesterday, so that's good for him. Good to get him up and down today. He'll be in the whole practice because we're only going to go an hour and a half. And it helps our team. It makes it more competitive. Now, all of a sudden, like Tyson's having to close out on the SEC type athletes. This is what you're going to have to deal with, Tyson, when we get to our conference. Same thing with Eli, and it's better for obviously Q because he provides the toughest matchup for Q on our team from a defensive standpoint. Him guarding Q. He's got length, size, quickness, and he's got some toughness. He's very competitive.
You mentioned last week you're kind of excited to actually get back into practice. Did you get everything done you wanted to in practice
No.
these last couple of days?
No, but part of that was that last week we were practicing. We went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We had finals. We had 2 sets of finals on Friday. One at 8 a.m. and one again at 3 o'clock. So our practice time was 11:30 to 1:30, and then get to your finals. You guys would have it at 3. So it's never ideal in that way. But it was still good. It was good to get some practice time in. And I thought our Saturday practice, we went twice. We came in the morning and went through all our sets, and we still don't even know that well. We're still, part of it is that we're so young. We still have guys that are just learning how to learn. So we'll do some more of that here this coming week before we play on Monday. We have today's practice, tomorrow's game. Saturday will be a film session. We'll let our bodies rest, and then we'll come back with, doing 2-a-days, Friday and Saturday, then go once on Sunday and play Monday.
What have you seen from? What have you seen for East Tennessee so far?
They're very talented. They're a problem. They're good. Their starting center transferred from Indiana, where he was playing 20 minutes a game as a junior. He's a 3-year player from there. He's very physical, strong. They do a great job getting the post. Cromer, their starting 2, can really shoot the ball, and average 15 a game last year. He's preseason all first team. I really like their point guard, Bradford. Bradford's a very good player. They have depth too. This kid Burnell, I think he's number 3. He's really, I mean, he's shooting like 80% from the three-point line. I mean, they're 7-2, Tevin Glass, they're starting four-man, a transfer from Wichita State, very good player. Merriweather's playing. The kid, I don't know how you say his last name, it's Mascara Pierre as the starting center. I mean, he's a high-level player. I mean, played in the Big Ten for 3 years. Burrell is, I believe, a JC transfer. Kid Banks, who backs up at the 5, is a very strong. I mean, they're an older team too. You know, they've got juniors and seniors. I think they're picked up for second in their league, and the coach, obviously, that they have is a very good coach. He was in this league with Bruce Pro at Tennessee, so he's got a real familiarity with our conference and what it takes to win in this conference. So they're going to be a very, another tough game on our schedule that we have.
This is a long layoff y'all have had. I think it's been 9-10 days since y'all played. Does that worry you at all going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You got to do it because everybody has finals. I mean, ours was a little longer, and I actually like that. I'm glad we didn't play a game coming out of finals on Saturday. I think that'd be more difficult because you're still fried from studying and doing, the things you have to do to get ready for your finals. So I think this is actually better.
We even talked in, 9-10 days or whatever. How did Q's wrist respond from 2 games in 4 days?
Yeah, it's still sore. I mean, like he banged his knee. I mean, I think his knee, I'm trying to remember what day in practice that was. That was like Friday maybe, or Thursday of last week. And he banged it. Yesterday he was telling one of my assistants he's just sore all over. I mean, he's sore everywhere. And, yesterday we went, we shot in the morning for about 45 minutes, and we came back and lifted and practiced. So, we're using our time. And today will be an easy day, only an hour and a half practice.
Still on track to have the surgery after the season, though? That's still coming?
You know what, that's yet to be determined, but yeah, that could be one of the potential paths. I'm not even sure yet.
I know it obviously helps them in practice, but what does Abdul do for Schneider and Thatcher?
Well, he's just coming back. I mean, when he was out there before, when we were going through the process where we were, petitioning to have him eligible, he was able to play for a while. This gives them a real big athletic body to compete against. But now he's been out this whole time. He has no idea what we're running. So now we've got to get him plugged in outside the practice time, really, to learn his responsibilities in sets, out of bounds plays, press offense. I mean, it's all just new to him. But he helps us because he's big, strong, competitive, athletic, very motivated. As he was our only 4.0 student. I mean, I was really excited for him. I got a picture of it on my phone. 4.0. He really works hard. Very motivated. And his teammates are excited about him. There's a shot blocker, a guy that makes it much more difficult to score on in the post, plays hard. And this will be good for him and good for our team to have another good competitor. I mean, he competes.
Any other questions? Okay.